And today we are bringing something super special for all our audience, everyone that is watching at this time, or anyone that's going to be watching on replay. We are bringing a Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp showcase because we are going to take the month of July to explode our business. Hey guys, Lucy Quinones bringing you this incredible live because July is the month of exploding our business. We all know everything that's been going on in the market. We know that Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp has become a movement where realtors are joining us, different industry practitioners are joining us every single Wednesday. We have been going strong for the last 24 weeks consecutively, week after week. And today I'm going to have a super special guest who is going to be our expert advisors. She's going to be our expert advisor this coming Wednesday, July 2nd. So yes, it's going to be our pre 4th of July launch on July 2nd. So you don't want to miss what we are bringing on July 2nd. And before we get started with her, I want to thank our premier partners. Guys, we have so much opportunity for businesses that want to have more eyes on them. If you are a business, if you are part of any of the 12 different businesses that are part of the industry and you want more eyes on your business, you want to be omnipresent, you want to be the expert in the industry, the authority in the industry, I want to be your premier partner. I want you to be our premier partner. And so we want to make this so valuable. And one of the things we do is we showcase our premier partners. So let's go ahead and thank our very first premier partner that we're going to spotlight right now, Red Zone Insurance. So let's let you listen a little bit about them.
Red Zone Insurance. Dándote el poder de crecer. Red Zone Insurance. RedZoneInsurance.com.
Red Zone Insurance tiene increíbles oportunidades de franquicias y queremos compartirlas contigo. Llama al 305-255-1901 y conocerás el camino a emprender tu propio negocio, tu propia franquicia. 305-255-1901.
Red Zone Insurance. RedZoneInsurance.com.
Excellent. Thank you so much to Red Zone Insurance for being our premier partner. And that's exactly what we're doing. We are bringing community together. We are collaborating. We are contributing. So I want to bring my guests because I want to launch the month of July at Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp in a very special way. And she is a rock star in her industry. She is a Latina that is leading in the front line. Like I always like to say, there's so many people in our industry that do what we do, but then there are those that have found a way to differentiate themselves. So let's go ahead and bring up my friend, Julia Imoda. Julia, welcome to this pre-launch for the month of July at Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lucy, for the opportunity. It's always a pleasure to work with you. And I'm super excited for what is coming next this Wednesday. And I hope that everybody who is watching us, goes there and it show up and is part of this event in Wednesday.
So I want everybody to know that the last time you were at Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp, you left the room on fire. Everybody was so excited with what you brought. Everyone was so excited with the information that you shared. Everyone was like, wow, that was amazing. So take a couple of minutes to introduce yourself because you have a very powerful story. You do business in the mortgage world, and I want everyone to know a little bit more about you.
Thank you, Lucy. Thank you. Yes. If for the people who doesn't know who I am, my name is Julia Imoda. I'm a mortgage loan officer with MBM Group and is powered by New American Funding. I've been doing mortgages for the past 9 years. I'm a fully licensed since 2016, and that has been my full-time, every time, all-time job for the past 9 years. I have helped more than 550 families I think, in those 9 years. And yes, I mean, it is an amazing career. I love what I do with challenges at all, because yes, if we it's really easy to say, oh yes, I love it, it's amazing, but it's not easy. Like, I mean, you need to have that skin, where you have to put aside your personal feelings and just keep your mind in the in your job and in your goals, and move forward. With this job, it comes the challenges of markets, people, prices, money, rates, and a lot of things that we cannot control. Besides being a loan officer, I'm a mom. I have 3 kids, and they have been my why, and my forever reason to wake up every morning. I've been in Naples over 20, almost 25 years now. I was born and raised in Uruguay, and I moved straight from Uruguay to Naples. So this is my area. And not only I'm a loan officer, I'm also an investor, which I already have my investment properties, and I have my Airbnb's properties too. So I have, it's like I was thinking the other day that sometimes it is easy to teach something, but you need to walk the walk. Like whatever I'm doing or I'm teaching or I'm offering, I need to have the experience myself. So what it goes in each transaction. So yeah, that's a little bit of me.
I love that. I love that because, like I always say, as I'm doing my mentorship and my coaching, wherever I am doing it, right? I've been doing it since 2012 is when I started training agents. And then, in 2014, I started mentoring. And in 2016, I can't believe it's going to be 10 years, I started
Time
coaching.
flies.
Yes. And I always say we need to become the product of what we do. We need to be the product of what we do. So let's talk about Winners Wednesday. Tell everybody, tell me. I wasn't here when you were able to visit us. I was traveling, but I knew that everyone was in good hands with you because I
Thank
see
you.
the passion that you have for what you do. What was your impression of Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp?
I love it. I love everything. I mean, I was there before as, just as part of the people who is watching it, and I had that opportunity to do a presentation, and the energy, that power of we want to grow, like your people, the people who goes to Winner Wednesday, they want more. They know that is more out there, and they know that they can do more and they can be better. And that it shows, like they are open, they're open to learn, they're hands on. And it was a great experience. It's not only like, me there telling them what it works and what it doesn't. It's that like I give them, and, the people who is there will give back to us. And it was amazing. Like the energy, the motivation, the opportunities. And, what I like when I am with more people in a room is that sometimes we think that there is no more, like our mind make us think that, oh, that's all that you can do, there is no more, because our mind is protecting us. Our mind doesn't want us to do more because that can be, like a danger for us. So the mind is trying always to protect us, and that keep us, with a kind of like a closed mind. But when you are with people who really wants to grow and people who is doing the work to, to do more and be better, you see that there is more. So that open your mind, and not only you create those contacts that it can help you to grow your business, it's also that you see that there is more to be done. So it was an amazing experience.
Thank you so much. And you know what? It's been 24 weeks.
It's almost half a year. Like that's crazy, Lucy. What you are doing is amazing. So.
Oh, well, listen, I just want to inspire, and even more than inspire, I want to encourage everyone, professionals like yourself, everybody, every realtor, every broker, every team leader. This is your best moment to capture big opportunities, but you're going to have to overperform. You're going to have to outperform yourself. And I know that this, and a lot of times all I really want to be is an example for other people to, like, I want people to say, if Lucy can do it, I can do it. If Lucy can do it, if Lucy can go 24 weeks every Wednesday since the beginning of the year, and we're not going to stop, right? Then everyone can also do something, but it's going to take consistency. So this Wednesday, you are going to be our expert advisor. And I know we were speaking and I said, okay, what do you want to share on? What do you feel is your drive? And you said, I'll let you tell everybody what you're going to be talking about, because I think it's such a powerful topic. Everybody needs it. I need it. Trust me.
And I think that is perfect for what we are going through, right? Like, right now. The topic that I want to talk is mental toughness in a soft market. Is basic how to keep our mind in the right spot, knowing everything that is going on around us. We have goals, and it's so easy. Right now, we have this where we have way too much information, and sometimes it is a great thing, but it also is your worst enemy, because you can get overwhelmed, and sometimes you don't even know what is true and what is not, because the information is there. It's just grab your phone and you have all the information that you wanted. But it's just how we can, keep our focus on what we want and what is that long-term goal that we want to accomplish, no matter what's going on around us. And, for personal experience, I've been through a lot. But, even though having everything that was happening around me, I keep myself centered, because that was the only way that's the only thing that you can control, what it goes in your mind and what you do. Nothing else around us we can control. We can control politics, rates, house prices. We can't control it, but we have to control ourselves. We have to have our mind on the right spot to accomplish those goals. And that's what we're going to talk about in Wednesday. So I'm pretty excited.
So I wanna, I always like coming from a place of, I'm also a human, because we live in such a fantasy world, right? Like, people only think about it, never before in the history of human existence did we have the opportunity to show people or give people as much information about ourselves as we can do now. Like, we could show them while we're having breakfast. We could show them when, like me, I show them when I'm running. I show them when I'm working out. I show them Winners Wednesday. I show them when I'm teaching. And I mean, we are showing so much. And people think, oh my goodness, Lucy's life is perfect. Maybe Julia's life, right? Because I see you're networking and having fun and doing classes, and Julia's life is perfect. So I have to confess, this morning, I felt like going back home and going back to bed. My mind was overwhelmed. My body was not at its best, energy. I just didn't feel like doing the things I knew I had to do. I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like having my morning huddle with my staff and my key team players. So I just want people to know that it's okay not to feel like doing it. But I want to ask you, Julia, what do you do when you have those feelings? How do you prepare to have mental toughness when things are not going?
Let me tell you, that happens really often, because even though I know that everything that is in social media is not the reality, it's just a snapshot or a specific moment on time for a person, my mind tends to say, oh, you're not doing enough. You're not doing enough. Like this person, they have everything figured out, and you're not doing enough. So then you have to, I think that what I do when I have, when I get caught in those moments or where I feel overwhelmed, that is at least, more than once a day, the first thing that you have to do is you have to stop and breathe. Take a little break, a minute break of, that deep breathing where you connect to yourself. Because if you keep going and keep rushing, it's not going to make nothing better. So you need to stop, you need to ground yourself and come back to the present. Okay, where you are. And first you tell yourself, you are safe. You are safe. Nothing is this is not the end of the world. Breathe, be safe, and come back to the present. Then you readjust. Okay, I don't have the energy, but I have to do it anyway. We have to move out of our comfort zone. Yes, I mean, I don't want to make dinner every day for my kids, but I have to do it because if I go and feed them whatever that is outside, it's not gonna be as healthy as I need them to be. So in the long run, you're gonna pay the price. So you need to ask yourself, okay, what I'm doing right now is going to get me closer to my goal. Am I doing the right thing? Yes. Yeah, I don't know how you can run and talk at the same time, Lucy. When I see you running and talking, I feel that I'm out of breath. I'm like, but like you say, sometimes you don't feel to running, but you just do it anyway.
Yes.
Motivation is never going to come back. It's never going to come to you before you do the action. You're never going to have the motivation to do the phone calls. But if you do the phone calls, then you're going to have the motivation to keep going. So we do the action and then we find the motivation. And we do it no matter what. But we have to know what are the things that we have to do to get to the goal. So, but yes, you have to do it no matter what, even though when you don't feel like it. And, this business happen a lot. So.
And you know what? That's how so for me, I've learned that is how you build mental toughness is by pushing yourself beyond your feelings. This morning I did not feel like running. This morning I did not feel like running. And I said, you must. So one of the things that I learned from my coach, Tony Robbins, last year when I was coaching with him is, whenever you don't feel like doing something, always remember, because I don't feel like doing it, I must do it. Let me tell you, you see this here? This is the list of all the people that have come to Winners Wednesday. Look at this. I have to call.
That's amazing.
Look at this. I have to call all these people. I have to, because that is my responsibility. My responsibility is Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp has a mission, and it is solving the problems for the agents and the business people in this market. So I don't just do it to do it. I'm doing it with a mission, and the mission is to collaborate and co-elevate and build community. So this morning, I was like, I don't feel like calling these people. I don't feel like talking to anybody. I don't feel like doing anything, but I must do it.
Yeah. And in this business, because let's be honest, I mean, most of us, we are self-employed. Even though we have a broker, or in my case, I do work for a bank, at the end of the day, I don't have to clock in and clock out. I just need to show up, and I don't have a manager who tell me, oh, this morning you're going to do this, this, and this. You have to do it yourself, and you need to have that, like you say, the mental toughness of, I have to do what I have to do because it's my business, like it or not. So, yeah.
So, what do you feel? Let me ask you this. Let's talk about the marketplace. There's a lot of people out there, right? There's a lot of networkings that are being done. There's also a lot of chaos. I'm seeing a lot of chaos. I'm seeing people running from one place to the other. I see a lot of, uncertainty when I speak to agents. When agents come to Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp, a lot of them, the first time they come is because, like you said, they're like, I want to make it, but I don't know what to do. And then we also have amazing testimonials, Julia. We have agents that came in April with no closings all year. And now by June 15th, they have 6 closings.
Wow.
And you know, the reason that I can say that is happening, and we have people that, you know, their business was not doing good and now it's taken another turn. But I feel that the reason we're seeing these results is because what I am focusing on is activating people's potential. I'm activating them. People don't need more training. People don't need more information. People don't need more stories. People don't need more theory. They need someone to give them a strategy and activate them. That is what I'm seeing happen with the people that are coming to Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp. What are you seeing out there? What is the pain that people are suffering, or what is the problem that you see them having?
I think that is too much noise. You know, like you say, too many networks, events, and I don't know why we want to be everywhere. But I think that we as a business owner, realtors and agents, we need to decide what it makes sense to us. Yes, happy hours are super fun, but am I going to get a business out of that happy hour? You know, yes, maybe I do connect with somebody. Yes. But is that going to make me money? What do I need now? Do I need to grow my networking, or do I need to make money? Now, if you, let's say that you have, like you say, a happy hour, and there is opportunity to present your business to people who is out of the business, maybe that is the best opportunity. But I think that it's about to really just don't go to events because you go, like, just to say, oh, I'm going to all these events. Yes. You know, you need to have an intention of why you go to a specific event and what do you want out of that event. Just going for going is like you say, you see people running around like a chicken with no head without even knowing what they are doing there. So you need to know, you have to have a clear goals of what you are doing. I think that what you are giving people not only is the motivation, because when I went there, sometimes we feel like, you know, like, oh, we're tired. I don't know what to do. You just need, like, you know, that ignite, like, hey, you can do it. Oh, yes. So, you know, it's not only is that, it's also you are giving the agents and everybody who goes to your events a roadmap. Hey, you do this, then you do this, and then the business is going to work. And we need that because we are being, you know, like we are being taken in so many directions that we don't know what to do. And I don't know you, but when I have way too much information, I can move. I freeze because it's too much. So I think that first we need to have intention and knowing why you are going to each event, and do it to the one that really makes sense to you. You know, and like yours, where you're going to get this roadmap and you know how to take the business to the next level and have the motivation to do it, right?
Yes. You know, I think that there's 3 things that I can tell you that I have focused on. I can't tell you that I started doing this because I was doing it perfect. Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp started because I said, I know the solution to this kind of market. I know the solution to this kind of market. It doesn't matter what business you're in because business principles are universal. And so I said, so if I know the solution, I want to be the solution, right? Because I've been doing this here in Southwest Florida for 25 years. But now that we've been doing it for 24 weeks, we've perfected. And I can tell you, Julia, the 3 things that I have seen happen in the 24 weeks we've been doing this. Number 1, realtors, team leaders, brokers, mortgage people, insurance people, bankers, restaurant owners. We're getting, oh my goodness, we're getting people from the whole marketplace, right? We're getting photographers, we're getting builders.
Which is amazing.
We're getting people from all different. The number 1 thing that I see is happening, they're getting activated. They're like you just said, too much information tends to overwhelm the mind. So people get paralyzed. They don't know where to begin. So we're activating people's potential. The second thing is we are igniting, right? Because you could activate it, but then you got to turn it on. You got to like a car, right? And the third thing is we're giving strategies that work. So we're launching people. And that's why I'm so excited about what you're going to share on July 2nd, this Wednesday, because the whole month of July, I'm bringing a strategy that is going to explode
That's amazing.
the businesses of people that are here on Wednesday. We're also going to be doing free lifestyle pictures. So everybody that's here is going to be able to get a lifestyle picture from our strategic partner photographer. We are also going to launch our Explode Your Business Challenge, which is going to be a 30-day strategy.
Wow.
It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see the results. And then the last thing is everybody that comes on Wednesday, I am going to create for them a universal 30-day content calendar for the month of July.
No excuses, right? Like, nobody's going to have any excuse not to do the work to be successful.
Yes. And we're just going to, we're just going to walk together the month of July and see the results. I know we're going to have results. So anything else you want to share with the audience? I know a lot of people are going to be here. Everybody go follow Julia Imoda. She is an amazing
Yes,
Latina.
I'm everywhere. I'm in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all the platforms.
Yeah.
And I like to share a lot of information. I think that, if we are not using social media, we are missing up like a lot of opportunities to be successful. No, I just hope to see a lot of people there. I'm excited. Let's grow together. And yeah, just let's do it.
Awesome. Well, I want to continue growing with you as well. Thank you so much for your time. I know you're a super busy woman, and I appreciate your talent and what you're able to share. So we will
Thank
see
you, Lucy. Thank you always for opening the doors to me. That means a lot. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate you. We will see you then on Wednesday. Everybody show up. Doors open at 9:30. Come early. We're gonna pack the room. Julia, I am going to pack the room because we're celebrating the 4th of July on Wednesday. So we're gonna pack the room. Come dressed in your red, white, and blue. Okay. So Julia, put on your, United States flag colors. We're going to celebrate our freedom. We're going to celebrate independence. We're going to celebrate, equal opportunity for all of us. So we can't wait to see you here on Wednesday, Julia. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Lucy. I look forward to see everybody on Wednesday.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, you heard it. We are going to pack the room on Wednesday. Please, please, please follow the link. We're going to drop the link. If someone can share the link of our Facebook event group or a Facebook event, so we know how many people to expect. And before we go, we want to also give a shout out to our other premier partner, Chris Larson. So we can go ahead and play his shout out, and we'll be right back to close out this special edition of Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp launch.
Hey everybody, Chris Larson, Edge Home Finance. We're independent mortgage brokers. We've got over 150 different lenders. I've got 18 years of experience. You live with all those different lenders. We've got conventional, we've got FHA, VA, we got bank statement programs, we got investor programs, commercial, hard money, etc. Tenemos préstamo ITIN para la gente que cuenta con el número ITIN. Trabajamos con todos los tipos de visas migratorias. Give me a call, 612-227-4129. Thanks, everybody.
All right, guys. So, that is another one of our premier partners. And let me tell you, there's plenty of room for premier partners, people that want to come and be omnipresent, people that want to come. We have 12 industries that we are showcasing, from, insurance, title. We also have a premier partner that's a title company now, mortgage. Obviously, we have plenty of space for builders and financial advisors and attorneys and everyone that is part of the real estate transaction. So share this live. Come and join us for Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp this Wednesday, July 2nd. Put on your red, white, and blue. We are going to be celebrating a super 4th of July starting on July 2nd, and we are launching your business to another level. Come be part of the Explode Your Business Challenge. I promise you, if you do the things that I share with you, it is going to work. We'll see you next time, guys.